Hello everyone, my name's Alex and I'm an alcoholic. Sorry, wrong group. G'day guys, Alex here from Melbourne, Australia. How is everyone doing in the YTPC today? Tonight? Whatever. Time to make a new video. Why? Because Ozark Hillbilly's wife said to me, "Oi, stop being a lazy ass. Make a new video." Actually, she didn't use them words, but yeah, I've been a bit slack, been a bit tired, a bit stressed out. Sent a parcel to my good friend Dan Roynan. Still hasn't fucking turned up. 2 weeks later, so I hope it's not lost. I really do. It's stressing me a lot. The time will tell. So anyway, the purpose of this video. First of all, say g'day to everyone, and I hope everyone's doing well. And special hello to Nick, Smoking Irishman. I hope you're doing well there, brother. And thoughts are with you, and yeah, just look after yourself, man. And of course, to my good mates who I always chat with. You guys know who you all are. Pretty late here, it's 2:45 AM. I finished today at work at 12:30. Oh, sorry, 12 o'clock. So what today is show and tell time, guys. Yes, what I've got here today is 4 items of stuff I found at work. Some recent and some not recent. Smoking my Missouri Mission corn cob. Let me try to light this one. With, guess what? Navy Flake, McBaron, of course. Alright, let's get this show rolling. First item, I found this last week. I found a knife. Cheap shit, Chinese made, I dare say. Doesn't say where it was made. Crappy little lion's head thing on there. Like a pommel. Alright, she's pretty big. Nice looking blade on it though. I like it. It's very attractive. Haven't measured it, but it must be close to a 12-inch blade knife, I think. Yeah. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Right. I found that. Pretty new, the sheath as well. It looks like it's never been worn. My guess is some kids purchased it, mum and dad have found it and said, "No way son," threw it in the recycle bin. That's my guess. Yeah, work's been pretty hectic. I got a letter from work saying congratulating me for my 10 years of service, which is upcoming on December the 5th, so that's pretty impressive. You know, if you told me I was going to be in that job 10 years later, I'd say you're a nutcase. Looks like I'm the nutcase, I'm still there. Alright, this I found tonight. The fact that someone threw this away, I reckon they're a complete fucking numbskull, personally. The Star Wars figurine, it's not one of the old ones, it's not one of the originals, 1995. It's Luke Skywalker, my apologies, Luke Skywalker in Dagobah fatigues, Dagobah. There he is, Star Wars. So someone threw this out, which I reckon's, well, being a Star Wars fan, I reckon it's quite disgusting that you would throw away such an item. try to tell me you couldn't give that to a kid to play with, you know. It's damaged, but the toy's intact, and all the stuff are there. His lightsaber and his, I think it's all there, in his gun. So yeah, try to tell me you couldn't give that to a kid to play with instead of throwing it out. You know, that's quite silly. So I love that. That's cool. Next interesting one is a book. I think this was last week. I can't remember. It's by Livestock Enterprises. Very hard to read on there probably. It's an old book in average condition, but the reason I kept it is I'm not interested in farming. It was printed in 1928 in the United States, and it's all about livestock, of course, cattle and all that sort of shit. This sort of thing will probably excite Ozark hillbilly, you know, being a hillbilly, probably even Horpert, you know. Got some things in there about donkeys as well, and he follows the colts, and well, colts are a pack of donkeys, I think. And there's things in here about dogs. Oh, spotted something I didn't notice. Let's have a look. Where is it? You fuck. It's here somewhere. So here's what happens when you don't bookmark things here. Hey, making sausage. I'll make sausage anyway. How to make sausages, recipes. Wow, well, that is interesting. There's a picture here I actually wanted to show you guys, which I found quite entertaining. But here it is. 1928 farming style. How's that, eh? Couple of horses, a little thing on the back. I don't know, call it a plough or some shit. What does it say? The oats. Yeah, he's cutting the oats. All right, cool. There's the other one, the other photo. Anyway, that's quite good. And another book. This one's heavy. This one's in pretty good condition. Now I think it was published 1915. I had to look it up. It doesn't actually say in this one. I found a few of these, but I only kept this one. The reason I kept this one is actually something I'm interested in. It's by ICS Reference Library, which is International Correspondence School, and it says here a series of textbooks prepared for the students of the International Correspondence Schools and containing in permanent form the instruction papers, examination questions and keys used in their various courses. Alright, so well, this one, the reason I kept this one is because it's on blacksmith shop equipment, light forging, heavy forging, drop hammer and machine forging, oh yeah, angle and plate smithing, spring smithing, motor vehicle smithing and vicing, coach smithing and repairs, coach, tool smithing, hardening and tempering, treatment of low carbon steel, and special smith work. Now that is extremely interesting book. This is a book, when I saw this I was like, what the hell, you gotta be kidding me. There's a hell of a lot of reading here. It's a very detailed. I'll give you guys an example. Here's what I saw. And when I found this, I was like, wow, someone threw this out, you gotta be kidding me. This is just absolute awesomeness. I've got an interest in knife making, especially Damascus blade. So you got to hammer forge it. I was going to join the blacksmithing association here and learn all the basics of blacksmithing and how to do hammer forging. And my interest is solely Damascus blades, which is various metals hammered together, forged and hammered together to create a Damascus blade, which has got multiple layers. anything from 10 layers to a few thousand layers, I guess. I don't know if there's a cut-off point before you start degrading the metal, but I think 1260 layers on a Damascus blade is a very high-end Damascus blade, very expensive too. I can't find the freaking picture, crying out loud. Anyway, yeah, so you can see the condition of the book. It is spectacular. I mean, look at this. This is 1915, guys. Right. So whoever had this, it wasn't in a library, because there's no library, information on here like all the library books have. This was privately owned, I dare say. Extremely well looked after. There's not even any dust on it, which really freaks me out, because usually they've got all dirt along here and on the spine and from the dust. There's zero dust. It's almost like it was stored in a box, I dare say. So anyway, guys, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 items. Not extremely exciting probably for you guys, but that book there I just showed you really excites me. That's good stuff. It's pissing me off, I can't find the page. I'll give you examples of it anyway. Also, I found a camera. I plugged in the USB, it doesn't want to charge, so I don't know why. It's a Sony CyberShot 14.1 megapixel little camera. So I'm going to suss it out, see if I can get it to work. Pretty small. It's small compared to my new camera that I bought earlier this year. I bought an Olympus Tough. I bought this for my hunting trip, hunting and fishing. Like. Well, my one is. I don't even know. I don't know how many megapixel my camera is. I thought it said on the front, but it doesn't. Anyway, doesn't matter really, I guess. But this one here, the one I got, it's waterproof to 5 meters or 16 feet. So I bought this in case if I'm out hunting or fishing and it starts raining, I'm not going to destroy the camera. Most cameras don't do very well with water. Alright guys, that's all I've got to show and tell. I don't make this too long, it's already 13 minutes. Everyone take care, look after themselves, and I shall get the videos rolling again and entertain you or bore you. And any questions, any comments, don't be shy, comment down below and I shall get back to you, I promise. I hope I haven't been missing any. I've been trying to keep up with all the commentary and re-comment back. And I'd like to thank everyone for their support and their friendship. I really appreciate it. And a very special thank you to Glenn Thompson, Dan Roynan, Jeff Fordyce, Eric Horpert, and Tyler Patrick. You guys have really inspired me and made this all even more worthwhile. And there are a lot of other people as well that I haven't mentioned. Not that I don't want to mention them. I don't want to go past 15 minutes. Alright guys, everyone's friendship means the world to me. It really does, and I appreciate you all. Thank you, and all the best from Australia. See you guys. Bye.